In part 1, I set myself the challenge to cosplay as every single Demon Slayer Hashira in Roblox Royale High. That was way over 7 months ago now, so we're back and ready to set sail on what's going to be a pretty interesting journey. Starting off with none other than Ju Tomioka, which I thought was quite fitting since he's the first Hashira we see in the series. In typical anime style, his hair is quite big and spiky, which worked in my favor since so are most of the Royale High hairs. Went with the Flynn hair, but oh my god, the bangs. Honestly, trying to find something for the hair bun he has in the back was so hard. You would think Royale High has at least one low ponytail or bun in the bangs section, but no. Closest thing I could find was this mullet-looking thing. It looks good from the front, so honestly the back is just not my business. Moving on to the face, which was hard too. I feel like these challenges just bring out all the items that Royale High is missing. But anyway, that's enough complaining. The face wasn't actually that bad, it was just such a struggle to find the right eyes. I went with these ones, which I'm quite happy with. Oh yeah, and this is when I realized the hair was ugly, which thank God, because those two were not a good combo at all. It looks more like his hair now. But anyways, moving on to his outfit. I already know how to make a basic Demon Slayer uniform, which I show in part 1, but essentially you just need these items that I've shown on screen. I also added the Whimsy necklace, so the bodice will look like it has a higher collar. OMG, I love doing this part. He has his iconic split-toned Haori, which I used the December Dream jacket for. I don't have the custom patterns pass, so luckily our cosplay pattern queen Blurry Bunny has the right one. Annoyingly, it didn't line up very well. So again, let's just ignore the back. Okay, here I realized that I don't actually have many mask sleeves, so after a quick trip to the trading hub, we were back. I decided to fix the Haori color because it was a bit ugly, then added the cherry blossom sleeves I got from the trading hub. Eek, it's starting to come together. To finish off his outfit, I added the Whimsy boots for his shoes and the steampunk sword for his katana. A katana would be really cool to add in Royale High actually. But anyway, here's his finished outfit. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the way he turned out. This is definitely one of my more accurate cosplays. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Moving on to our second Hashira, Shinobu Kocho. She is the insect Hashira and definitely one of my favorite characters in the whole series. If you're an OG, then you'd know that I have already made Shinobu in a separate video on my channel. That version uses some UGC items, so feel free to check it out if that's what you prefer. But for this cosplay, I'm going to stick to Royale High items only. Her hair was quite easy to replicate, so it didn't take too long, but moving on to her face, she has those iconic purple eyes which Royale High just does not have, so I settled for these ones in that same purple color. After adding some lashes, we could start on the rest of her face. She has this kind of serene, relaxed look, which is quite an essential part of her storyline, so I really wanted to achieve that in this cosplay. These brows worked perfectly for that. Eek, she's so cute! Then I realized that I almost forgot to add the purple in her hair, and we got the perfect color first try, which is, well, different from usual to say the least. Anyway, I decided to change her lips so they were more red to match her design. We ended up with these ones, which are just so adorable. So moving on to her outfit, I was trying to find something to use for her signature hair butterfly and came across this. The ruffle layers make it look a bit like a butterfly. Maybe a bit, I think, but either way it's cute. I used the December Dream torso for the top part of her uniform. Then after a bit of a huge struggle and like 10 billion toggle variations, I came up with this for the bottom half, which is literally so adorable. Then to finish her outfit off, I added her Haori using the December Dream coat and cherry blossom sleeves. Yay, then lastly her katana, and that is our second Hashira completed. I am literally so obsessed with her. I think this cosplay is so cute, and it's pretty accurate too. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Now moving on to our third and final Hashira of this episode. But before I reveal who it is, I would appreciate if you tap the like button. This video has been over 3 months in the making and a huge roller coaster for me, so it would mean a lot. Goodbye and thank you. The third Hashira we will be recreating is Muichiro Taketo. And okay, so I'm going to be honest here. I really wish I could have used the female body to create his cosplay since he doesn't have a very masculine build, but mask items don't work on the female body. So yeah, tiny spoiler, this cosplay didn't turn out as accurate as I wish I could have made it. But anyway, starting off with his hair, I was flicking around for quite a while and ended up with this one, which is literally almost perfect, then used the effortlessly cool bangs. There were quite a few hair colors similar to his, and I scrolled through every single one, but they were all either too neon or too green. So I settled for this one. Then moving on to his face. He has very small lips, which I couldn't do since the small Royale high lips just looked weird, so I used these ones since they blend in with his skin tone slightly. His eyes, don't even get me started, they were so hard. Royale High doesn't have many male eyes anyway, but all the decent ones we do have are very squinty and almost like siren eyes, which is literally the complete opposite of his. I was trying to do some weird thing with eyeliner to improve the shape of these a bit, but it failed miserably. In the end, I decided to use these ones with hopes to improve them with custom marks later. I changed his lips to try and make them a little less prominent and added some eye shading, which I think helped the eyes a tiny bit, maybe. Then I just temporarily moved on to his outfit because I needed a break from the face. I gave him a basic Demon Slayer uniform as a base, using the December Dream torso, whimsy necklace, steampunk belt, and whimsy shoes as I mentioned earlier. Okay, and so, this is kind of where it took a turn for the worst. I was having a really hard time trying to recreate his pants. They are quite baggy, and then I'm pretty sure he's wearing tabi and zori, which are shoes and socks worn with a kimono, and we have literally nothing like that in Royale High. I settled for just adding the leg warmers onto the whimsy shoes. The placement's a little weird, but it's the best I could do. His sleeves turned out a little better. I didn't want to use the cherry blossom sleeves since they are very large on the mask model, so I was going to use the Winter Guardian sleeves with the Goth Lolita cuffs instead. But when I put them on, for some weird reason it made him look really buff.
Hello there.
So I just switched the winter sleeves out for the December Dream ones, and with that our final Hashira is complete.